Hey, what's up, guys? We are now on the last game for this February 16 NBA game day. This would be the game between Brooklyn Nets and Phoenix Suns. This is the main event, so to speak. Before we talk about that game, though, I just want to send my shout outs to the following Trident Gaming Braille. And pardon if I'm not able to pronounce these right, because these are names, okay? Mark Jim Vinculado, John Anthony Gados. He is actually from Kuwait, so take care out there, man. Keep on repping the Sun and the Three Stars, bro. And Edwardson Giab. So again, thank you guys, and I just want to send my holla back at y'all, and thank you for supporting this channel. And for those who have not subscribed to this channel, Passive Baller, just please click on the subscribe button below and hit on the bell logo as well. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving some sort of notification whenever we have a new video up. Okay? So again, going back, this is the game between Phoenix Suns and Brooklyn Nets. This should be the main event for this game day. Let's take a look at the standings of both teams. For Brooklyn Nets, they are the number 3 of the Eastern Conference with 17 wins and 12 losses. And tell you what, they are actually enjoying a 3-game winning streak. Right, so for Phoenix Suns, they are the number 4 of the Western Conference. They are having a record of 17 wins and 9 losses. And if Brooklyn Nets got a 3-game winning streak, Phoenix Suns got a 6-game winning streak. So it's a battle of streaks down here. And unfortunately, at the end of this game day, or at the end of the night, one streak should and would come to an end. Taking a look at the details of this game, this one would be played at Phoenix, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, so that's 11:30 a.m. Manila. That's great. My work is done by then, so I would be able to watch this game for real. So again, Phoenix is given -3 in the spread. So Brooklyn is given +3. Okay, so this is when it becomes hard, when we try to break it down and we try to decide which team are we siding on. Obviously, Phoenix has the advantage in terms of the home court. Well, they're playing home. Brooklyn Nets also has some sort of a disadvantage in terms of fatigue factor because they just played last night. Brooklyn actually defeated Sacramento Kings by double digits. So yeah, their legs must be tired going towards the second half of this game, I'm assuming. So let's take a look at the injuries that these two teams may have. For Phoenix Suns, they actually look healthy as only one player is out, and this is Jalen Smith, and this is actually due to some personal reasons. It's not even due to health reasons. So that's good for Phoenix. While for the Brooklyn Nets, well, we all know that KD is not available. He didn't play last night, and he won't be playing tonight as well because of some hamstring problems. And of course, those other players who have been out for them for quite some time now would still not be available. Claxton, Dinwiddie, and Shumpert. But I always see Shumpert in the bench, so I was actually wondering as to when he would be available. Okay, so again, this is gonna be huge, and this is gonna be an interesting game because one is having a 3-game winning streak, the other one is having a 6-game winning streak. Plus, this is a battle of the backcourt. Because if you take a look at it, Brooklyn Nets, I know they don't have KD. Because if they have KD, then I should be quiet right now, and I should just say, hey, you know what? It's Brooklyn Nets. But going back, they don't have KD, so it's gonna be a pure battle of the backcourt. It's gonna be James Harden and Kyrie Irving going up against Chris Paul and Devin Booker. Man, is that interesting or what? So I'm really salivating, so to speak, to see how that would be. Of course, there are other players and there are other matchups which are key here. The bigs or the center, DeAndre Ayton, going up against. I'm not sure if Jordan would be starting for Brooklyn Nets because last night he did not. But I think he would be starting so that they would be able to put someone in Aiton to cover him. So that's another huge matchup for us to check and for us to watch out for. Um, for me, the X factor, I'm not even considering this as an X factor, but the other card that Brooklyn has, which makes me pick Brooklyn really over Phoenix on this, will be Joe Harris. Okay, let's say they will just cancel each other out. Those two guards that I mentioned going up against the other two guards of the other team. Plus, DeAndre Jordan would be there, Aiton would be there, but how about Joe Harris? They even have Jeff Green. I know Jeff Green, maybe Crowder can actually take care of him and all that, but Joe Harris and TLC, there are a lot of guards for Brooklyn Nets who can actually shoot well, and I'm not even considering Shamit yet because Shamit has been inconsistent for a while, but he actually did well last night. So what I'm simply saying here is that it seems like Brooklyn Nets would have an advantage in terms of outside shooting, and if they can actually hit it on, then Phoenix Suns would be on for a long night. I'm just really kind of unsure because again, Brooklyn played last night and their legs may be a problem come the second half. So I'm hoping that Brooklyn Nets would actually give them some sort of an advantage as they go towards the second half. Otherwise, it will be hard for them, to have a comeback. So, but I'm still picking Brooklyn Nets on this. I think this game would be close, so I'm picking Brooklyn Nets and I'm picking that plus. Okay, so my pick on this one, Brooklyn Nets +2. This one is really hard, man. This is almost a toss coin. I think Brooklyn Nets really is gonna take this. What makes me contemplate is that they just played last night, and so I'm a bit unsure. But if I would again, since I need to pick, right? I'm still picking Brooklyn Nets on this, but if only they didn't play last night, I would be a bit sure that this would be on Brooklyn's side. But yeah, sorry about that. I'm just too talkative on this one. But yeah, nevertheless, I'm still picking Brooklyn Nets +2 on this. I hope Brooklyn Nets would win, and if not, maybe Phoenix would just win by one so that we can go and get some cash. All right. So again, thank you very much for all the support that we have been getting. For those who have just subscribed today, thank you very much. There are still a lot of NBA talks that we have. We're still like in the middle of the season. Again, thank you very much. Just stay there and enjoy the rest of the day wherever you are. I don't know wherever you are. In Pasay or in Manila, it's already almost 9 o'clock p.m. So I'm gonna just go and lift some weights, have some dinner, and I'm gonna go to sleep so that I can work later on. And wherever you guys are, just take care. Manage betting, please. Peace out. Pasay love. God bless.